but I will never, ever, ever have a book launch day of my second book. I'll never have this day back. We'll never have these days back. So I told myself out loud, take your time today and take everything in. Don't skip today.
Let me check the schedule. What time are you guys going tomorrow?
Tomorrow, I don't know. You have to ask Melanie.
Sure, no worries. Yeah. I saw you did the mini chat thing. Is that something you implemented
yeah,
recently?
I just did that on Thursday or Friday.
Good.
I just started that. I like doing things like that organically because I'm an entrepreneur. So I like to, people see me as an investor usually first, but I am a nerd and I really do look at these things all week. I'm studying things, I'm looking at YouTube, I'm thinking of ways to kind of, I'm discovering things.
That's good.
And when I do that, then I can implement it and then I can share it with other people. And that's where I feel like that's that scale I can do. So I can immediately turn it around. But yeah, I did mini chat, it's been great. I'm overdoing it for sure because it's so exciting to me, but I'm getting the rhythm of it. I love looking at the data on it and just having that. And it's definitely one of those things that's a flywheel because the more people see the post today, tomorrow, a month from now, a year from now, the more they will take the action, they'll comment. So mini chats we're talking about, they'll comment, they'll take the action, and depending on what the campaign is, it could still be going. So it could be something that I post now, gets seen in 3 months, and gets picked up by somebody, and they check it out. Like, I like it for things that are like a buy now button, but I really like it for things like the YouTube video that we just posted. So if you haven't seen the Monica video that we did on YouTube, VIP Day, we're gonna have more of those, but people can discover that over and over again, which I think is really cool. We are going to an interview with a British interviewer named Calum, we'll see. And he reached out a few weeks ago, and I'm really excited about it. He has really interesting interviews with people on the come up, and I love that about it. And I'll tell you what I really loved about his channel. I studied his channel because before I say yes to any interview, I will study the channel of somebody's or the podcast. And I think for 10 months, he's been working on his YouTube channel. For the first 7 or 8 months of that, he would get anywhere from 100 to 400 views per video. But he had the same standard each time. And he never slowed down, it was always consistent. And he always treated it like 1 million people were watching. And then just a few weeks ago, he had his breakout video that got more than 500,000 views. And so, and it's the exact same thing he was doing before, it's just it had a breakout moment. So I really like that. So I wasn't impressed by the 500,000, I was impressed by the 500 views. And he kept going. Okay, New York. I'm always in the headspace that the company that is led by someone who is underestimated, that will be the next $1 billion company or the next $1 million company, but I'm getting there on the ground floor, I'm one step away from that person. So I'm always open to the idea of hearing and learning. I will say, when I'm working, like if I'm at a speaking event or a networking event or just hanging out, and people pepper me with pitches, that's a lot of P. When they do, Peter Piper, when people are always like, coming to me, and the first thing they say to me is, "This is my company," I kind of space out a little bit, if I'm being honest, because I get pitched so often, so many places. It's better. The better way to get my attention is meet me as a person, like talk to me, like one-on-one, just talk to me. If you have 10 seconds with me, if you have 2 hours, just talk to me. And then let my curiosity lead the way. Now, I don't know what I don't know, so I don't necessarily know that you have a company if you don't let me know, but you can kind of, I like when people are like, hey, I'm Sylvia, and I have a company that helps with pet care for African American dog owners. And then they stop, and then they talk to you. Hello, hi, how you doing? It's good to see you.
How you doing?
Good. Good, good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
Hi, Arlan.
I'm David.
How you
Nice
guys
to
doing?
see you. Great.
Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. I'm messing up the vlog.
Oh, you're not. No, it's all good. It's all good. Okay. Oh, these chairs are quite snug.
It's nice, isn't it?
I don't know if that's the word.
Not too snug.
It's not. It's not meant for. Can I?
You want that one?
Do they look? Oh no, it doesn't look the same.
It's the same.
Thank you. This is for more of a Norwegian.
Yeah.
Better?
Yeah, it's much better. Thank you. So if y'all get a little bit, and then you can. I think there are 3 seats here.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
can sit here or also
Yeah.
outside, whichever one.
Yeah.
I will warn you that it could be a little warm eventually.
Okay. Is this door closed?
Yeah, we'll close it.
Okay.
To the side.
How about we do that? And is there an opportunity to stop in midway through, or is it? Just tell us.
I'd rather know the Wall Street Journal office.
Yes.
Is that like an interview?
Yes.
Nice.
Then we're going to ABC News live.
You've done television a few times there, right?
When you have a really well researched interviewer,
Yeah.
it means the difference. It makes the difference.
Yeah.
And you can tell for sure.
Yeah.
You know who's really good, by the way? Barbara Corcoran.
Is she?
She's from Shark Tank.
Yeah. I really want to get her.
I don't know if she has a podcast, but she interviewed me for something we did for bookclub.com,
Okay.
which I've invested in, and she was someone who was on it, so we were both featured.
Yeah.
So she interviewed me, and I was like, oh my gosh, because I really love her.
Yeah, she did.
She was
Yeah.
so prepared. I think she needs to have her own show.
Yeah.
So you'd like to have
She has
her?
the personality. She has
Yeah.
the personality. I would
Yeah.
love to have her on.
Oh, that's amazing. Once my episode comes out, send me a list of anybody you want on.
Okay.
And if I'll look at to see who I know, and then I'll send my episode and tell them they should come.
Okay, that'd be awesome.
Okay,
That'd be
cool.
awesome.
All right, hit me up on email.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
And it was great to meet all of you guys as well.
Thank you.
Have a good one. And good luck with the rest of the book launch.
Do we know how far away the next place is, Sunny? We can see the traffic. Okay, because we're kind of early for it. Yeah, I just interviewed with Callum Johnson. He reached out to me a few weeks ago, and I really liked his stuff. And that was great. It was a really well-researched interview. And it reminded me a little bit of Stephen Bartlett, because they're both British. And I think that Stephen is a big influence on him, and I think admittedly so. I think he's only 24 or 25. Really young guy. Has a lot ahead of him. I told him I think that within a year he'll be speaking across stages across the world. I think if he can have that quality of an interview each and every time, you're gonna, like me talking about him as if you don't know him is gonna be in the rear view, because he definitely has a lot going for him. I wonder if there's a Barnes & Noble anywhere around here, because the book should be in the Barnes & Noble. What time does it say, Sunny, that we'll arrive?
2:48.
Okay, do you know a Barnes & Noble? They said there was one on 5th Ave, but I don't know where that is.
Right.
Can you go to Barnes & Noble next instead?
Yeah,
You know that one?
I'll find it.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Yay! Yeah. Yeah, I would love to. Yeah.
Yeah, what is it? We do have the information guide.
Over there?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll follow you.
Sorry.
You're fine. Thank you. One whole copy. One whole copy, you guys. I'm gonna have one person get the 5th Avenue copy of Barnes & Noble. If you're enjoying this episode, please do me a favor and hit the subscribe button now. Yeah. Yeah. It's a long signature because I'm giving away a ticket to Your First Million Live inside the signature. So whoever comes to the 5th Avenue Barnes & Noble in New York and picks this up, you have a free ticket on me to Your First Million Live. And y'all should order more. That's so great. Yeah, that's great. Signed edition. Yeah, signed edition. Thank you so much. Do you want to put it back?
Yeah, we'll put it
Okay, that's amazing. Cool.
Anything else, or- yeah.
No, I think we found it. Yeah. Thanks. That's good. Well worth the trip. Thank you. You too.
For me, the biggest thing is, you know, creating 1,000 new millionaires instead of the next lone billionaire. And so I feel like mentioning the event and mentioning just like talking about the catalyzing people in that way is so huge. And so I wanted to make sure we get to it.
Well, we have a little bit of time, about 20 or so minutes. It should only be about 15 minutes to get there by car if your car is already here. I believe we're due for 4:45.
Let's do it. Let's try to make it work. Aww. So someone I don't know just wrote to me and said, I'm so proud of you. I have tears of joy and happiness for 2024 for you. You work hard and you are a light to entrepreneurs all over the world. I plan to attend San Francisco. If you have volunteer opportunities for your April event, I would love to volunteer. Just know that 2024 will be the best year yet. Thank you for doing everything you do for others. It's beautiful. It's wonderful. This happens every day, all the time. How can you not love that? Yeah, I met her once, I want to say 4 years ago.
Yeah.
In Chicago.
Oh, nice. Was she covering like a story or something?
She was moderating a panel that I was on for a journalist, a black journalist, some sort of event.
Amazing. So you have a little reunion for that.
Yeah, I don't know if she remembers me, but I certainly.
She may. She's got a pretty good memory.
You want to do lashes or
No. Thank you. All right, I'm getting ready to go film for ABC News Live Prime, or ABC News Prime Live. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. You all unfortunately can't come with me, but I'll let you know how it goes. Great.
And if you're ready, you can follow me.
Okay.
Thank you.
In studio, welcome and happy launch day.
Thank you so much.
So you have such an inspiring story. As we were talking about, we met a few years ago, and I remember you talking about struggles with poverty, with homelessness at one point. Now you're a venture capitalist, super successful many times over. Why did you decide that you wanted to pay it forward and show other people you can do this too?
Thanks for having me here. I wanted to write the book that I wish was written when I was starting out. And I'm continuously learning, and I'm in rooms that a lot of people are not in, and from a perspective that is unique. And so every time I'm in those rooms, I'm taking notes to bring back to other people. If you're enjoying this episode, please do me a favor and hit the subscribe button now.
My name is Iralma, CPA based in New York, and I am looking forward to going to one of the conferences in the future and walking across that stage. Thank you for reminding us that we can do this and that it is the damn time to get this thing done and to make that impact. I like what you mentioned about the billion, how making more millionaires instead of just one person really adds more to the impact.
Hey Arlan, I'm so happy to be here for your launch day for your book, Your First Million. I'm Marsha found at Her Sweet Spot, and I can't wait to see you and my sweet mates at Your First Million Live.
Hi Arlan, I'm Lasagna with Interfaith Film and Music Festival. I'm going to be one of your 1,000 millionaires, and I can't wait to see you in LA.
if you are looking for outside funding, what is the big play that you're able to tell investors? Like, what's the big scale of this?
Yes, so we would love to have intentionally curated locations nationwide, as you kind of mentioned, that flagship idea, while having touch points of the experience through different markets. So through canning, through our matcha powder, we also have hojicha powder, which is like a roasted green tea, through online experiences such as meditations paired with your matcha, or in-store classes. And
Does the current flagship store make money? Like, does it make profit, or is it barely, breaking even?
Yeah, so it's like barely breaking even, and the reason why, this past year we finally were able to hire staff. With that, we were wanting to ensure that our staff felt like really respected in the role, and so we paid a bit more above minimum wage than we could have put it ourselves at the time, but we wanted to ensure like the people coming in and carrying this on for us as baristas really felt passionate and cared for. So through that, honestly, payroll is like our biggest expense.
I wonder, and we only have a moment left, but I wonder if franchising is more the play, because what I was worried about when you talked about expanding was keeping the same vibe and the same kind of people. You can't be everywhere at once. But if somebody buys it as a franchise, they have to apply, and they have to abide by certain rules and standards. And then it also means that they really want that space. So I can imagine there are a few people across the country, several of them, who are hearing this and would hear from you all and hear, I want to have that where I live. I would definitely take their blueprint. If they gave me the blueprint, came in, you send people in for like a week to your location, you teach them and train them at your location, and you give them certain logos and banners and different things like that in language, and you send them back home, and they pay you an upfront fee and then a yearly fee to have the right to franchise with you. I think that could be really interesting. In that way, you could also grow a little slower. So you could grow like 1 or 2 and see how it is in Baltimore and in Portland, just kind of touch points. You would have to say, you take all your learnings from it. Say this has to be the certain size of it, can be bigger than this or smaller than this because it won't work. All those things. What do you think of that?
Absolutely. I think we're so open to all of the possibilities, and I think the slowness of it actually fits into how mindfully we've been curating it.
I will say that thinking of you all going out looking for outside funding, that's what I worry about, because I think you will be forced to go faster.
Right.
So, we'll take some more time and understand your numbers and what you're raising, but just know that the moment you take outside funding, it's no longer a family business, and it's no longer the very core of what you all stand for could be rocked.
And then we have just a little guide as well for you. So, yes, if you want to make it up.
How to make it.
Yes.
That's great, Mom. You take that and you do it. Hi, how you doing? It's great to see you. Thanks for. I'm sorry you had all that trouble.
Oh my gosh, down here it's just crazy.
We were all up and down the street as 4 people trying to figure this out.
This is like the most congested part.
Yeah, and then you can't drive down here. We love this. Yeah, we love this. So. Oh yeah, of course. All 5 of us. Hey! That's so great! That's so great! Look at this. This is so cool. Okay, so we're at the New York Stock Exchange. I was surprised by this. I did not know this was going to be here. It's a very proud moment, not just for me, but for I know so many people. Wow, this is cool. This is cool.